The Nebula is a sculpture that is going to be installed at the Hilton Anatole. It's a kinetic artwork. It has a top part, which is like a structure and a motor that pulls on 445 cables. And these cables go down to a sort of geometric, multi-tiered matrix that just slowly swims in the atrium of the hotel. It's being fabricated at Gizmo in San Francisco, and it's all going to go on to hopefully one truck, and it's going to drive to Dallas, and then we're going to go there, and it's going to take 17 days to install it.
Somebody apparently did a model and said, yeah, that'll fit. I don't see any of those people here now, though.
This is perfect Mark Sabatino. Like, we're gonna load up this truck. Like, who knows if it's gonna fit? You know, he's just total renegade.
We've never done this before.
I know, I hear you.
This will come out slightly like this. It'll poke off about this far at the end. Seems okay, doesn't it?
Caught in the sidewalk. We'll take another leg in one of the other ring sections.
Yeah, we'll be done in 2 hours. Or 3.
When I get that strap on there, I'm gonna tighten that down so fucking tight. Yeah, this is it.
Felt good to see the piece arrive safely. It was a little sketchy.
Best part of the entire installation was the load-in.
We have Schuyler learning how to drive the forklift.
And I don't have the most experience using forklifts.
We have a rough road.
And we started by trying to like move the tree. This semi-truck couldn't cut a corner. We ended up using a giant forklift to pick up this flatbed, 48-foot flatbed truck.
So we took this trailer that was loaded with our artwork, with our 12,000 pounds of artwork, and we just kind of lifted it up a little bit and shoved it over so that the back end of the truck could get around the corner.
They picked it up and moved it so that it could fit into the trees. I mean, that was awesome.
This is our staging area for undoing the biggest pieces. We're going to take the 4 ring pieces off here. And with any luck, we'll have a clear shot at the stage, straight through the roll-up door.
It took 24 hours to load the truck, and it took, I don't know, half day to get it off. We've got all this space we need to take up. We're up here a little bit separate from the construction around us and under us. And we just can't have interferences and interruptions by the people down below. So it's just layers of work. Mark and I'm not sure who came up with this idea of building another raised platform. The platform wasn't built as high as it was planned to be built, but time being of the essence, they got halfway through it and realized it was 2 feet short. If there's a saving grace, the people building the floor work on their knees. And there's water features and planters and tile going in, and underneath us right now is an illuminated environment where people are still working. So it's not like they're working and having a hazard overhead, but they have to be careful coming in and out. And they can't be happy. There's no way they're happy.
We're in the middle of a place where they're jackhammering concrete, cutting stones, cutting wood, and sanding gypsum all around us. We've had dust on all of us, in our lungs and on the art piece, noise, limited access, and having to negotiate when and where we can put equipment and get equipment in and out of here. The structure from the top down is comprised of some simple named parts, the ring and the truss. The ring is made up of circular rolled tubing with flanges that connect the sections together. There's 4 sections, and then what we're calling spokes that come from the connection points on the 4 sections up to a middle hub. It's a little tight on this side, but I think it's going to work.
And we can get through on that side?
All that stuff sits up in that area, you know, above the lower I-beams.
I wasn't sure from the plan view whether these apexed up or down.
Ultimately, it will center on this set of holes or this set of holes, etc., and get bolted at 4 points.
Clockwise.
Yeah, attach them to the ring and lift them off the ground.
8.5 tons, I believe.
Where's our DTI washer guy?
How's that? Where's your feeler gauge at on that? That's 300? Not quite.
1/16 of an inch with a glue coming out of it.
There's a little extra.
So we've run into a situation where our bolts are too short to pass the inspection, and the inspection requires that the bolts stick out 1/4 inch so we can mash the threads with a chisel. It's one of these safety things where if we mash the threads up and they come out, they can't unscrew. The threads have been deformed. So our bolts are too small. We have the entire ring to rebolt.
You turn the corner and there's some new challenge, like the bolt challenge, which was a day and a half of really hard work.
Every day on this installation has been a struggle. There's either been, oh, the bolts are too small, we gotta go get some more. Or...
It's been ups and downs. At certain points, it's going better than I expected it to. I'm a pessimist, so I tend to think everything's just gonna be a disaster. And then I go, oh yay, it worked, thank God. And then you turn the corner and there's some new challenge.
But it's pretty interesting when nobody really knows what this thing's gonna look like or if it's gonna work. So there's like this, I feel like everybody has like a real drive just to see what's gonna happen.